So I've got a question here from Vivian, sent through to me on email, and it says this. My question is this: the world uses complicated business structures to avoid being sued. And as a Christian, I feel that we have a moral obligation to help anyone who has been wounded by something we have done wrong. However, I also know that there are people who look for someone to sue so they can get a free ride into prosperity and don't want to waste the Lord's money in handing it over to these people. Should we be using structures like corporations with discretionary trusts? Where do I draw the line? Vivian, it's a really good question because I can understand your heart in this is you don't want to be taken advantage of, but at the same time, if you've done something wrong, you want to help these people out. Here's my 2 cents. Yes, you need to use every possible structure to protect your assets. Why? Because we are in the world, but not of the world, right? We are in a fallen world of people that would like to rip us off every single day. And as your profile increases, as your business increases, as your profits increase, there'll be more of those vultures that want to come around, okay? Why? Because believe it or not, there are some pretty average human beings out there that want to steal everything you've got because they would rather steal it from a human being than actually work hard. What we do know from Scripture is if that's the way they make their money, then they're going to lose it just as fast. So that's okay. That's what's happening. But for me, I mean, I use those things you just said. I use corporations and I use discretionary trusts, and I have trusts that own assets so that I don't own them personally. I have created an environment where if somebody was to come and try and sue Business Greenhouse, for example, they could sue it. The company's worth very little because it's a trust that owns the assets. It's not me, all right? I do that. Why do I do that? Because I have spent too long, worked too many hours, given up too much time with people that matter to put assets in a place where they're vulnerable for some numbie to come and want to take it. I'm not interested, right? I would rather protect it because what that does is that gives me the choice to right the wrong. And so your question was, I don't want to hold back from somebody if I've done the wrong thing. You're better off to protect it all, and then you've got the choice on how you right the wrong, rather than them coming in and trying to do it with a lawyer on top, gouging fees out of the deal. So if you do protect it and you do hive yourself away and you do that and you've done something wrong and you need to rectify it, you can then work out how you want to rectify it. Okay? Putting stuff in corporations and discretionary trusts doesn't mean you are evil, and it doesn't mean you have no intention to right the wrong. It means that you are in control of how you right the wrong if you've done that. Okay? So yes, I would fully be utilizing that stuff, and every opportunity I would be doing that because I, like you, work far too hard, and these parasites that want to go around suing people. We need to make it really hard for them so that maybe they realize they're better off to go and work like other human beings.